I'm too high, I'm too high. I'm too high, I sound like I'm too high. Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly Tour Tuesday. We are taking a proper look at the park we built together last Saturday during the live stream. And hopefully seeing this park will just inspire you for your own park builds so you'll have something to do while being cooped up inside. If you want to be a part of our live park building shenanigans or just enjoy tours, tips and tutorials for Jurassic World Evolution, then hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, of course. Set your notifications to all if you actually really don't want to miss anything, because YouTube is kinda iffy about sending notifications if you don't do that. This park is built around two canyons. We have one over here, and we have another one over there, slightly smaller. Of course, I use the word canyon lightly. With the terrain tools we have, you can't really make it any more dramatic than a ditch. a big ditch still, you know, it's a big ditch. But it turned out pretty cool, and it was also actually a really fun building challenge that I recommend you try. 10 out of 10. What I did was I created the canyons first, and then I just let them be, which challenged me to use the space around it effectively and find ways to place everything. And yeah, it was a fun build. I had a lot of fun during the stream. I hope you did too. And now we're going to have a good look at it. So I'm gonna move over to the entry point. Now, the reason I built this park in Jurassic World mode is because I really wanted the monorails. Seriously, Frontier, I'm just gonna keep asking until you make it happen. Make mixed eras happen. So, the guests arrive over here, and the concept behind the park is pretty simple. You know, no extravagant path designs, which... shock, I know, gasp, oh, le gasp. So guests arrive over here, and it's just really simple. I went with the thick path because we have these lovely flags that I like to pretend are signposts so guests know where to go. You know, obviously it says all sorts of information on here. You just can't read it because you can't read DNA, but it's there. Trust me on that one. We have a first exhibit over here. Looks very spectacular. Let's see if we can actually see what's in here. There should be 3 baryonyx. They're probably all just behind the crest of the hill, having a little bath in the water. Yeah, that was a bit of a design flaw. I must admit, it was just one of those spaces that was left over towards the end of the park. Ooh, sneak preview. There you go. There you go. Weird Godzilla. Yeah. Okay. We're moving on. Weird Godzilla was the name that was requested for him, which is why I'm referring to him like that. Wow, that sentence just rolled off the tongue, didn't it? Great. Oh, I nearly forgot. Of course, we have a comment shout-out, so I'm just gonna park myself over here and say that the comment shout-out today goes to Dwan. It's your birthday, so congratulations. Happy birthday. I know it must suck having your birthday, you know, during these weird times. You probably can't have friends over, family over, but I hope you have a great day regardless. And thank you so much for watching the videos and commenting as well. Thanks, mate. Okay, moving on. So we're here at the Evolution Square. Maybe I'm making it my mission to include a actually square, public square in all of my parks. Maybe that should be a thing. Maybe that should be like a branding thing. But guests arrive over here. Oh, I should, stay tuned to find out what the rating of this park actually is, because I have no idea. I hopped into capture mode and I didn't check. We got surprisingly close to 5 stars, but you know, it'll be tense to see if we actually made it. Now in this exhibit, oh, it looks so good though. It looks so good. In this exhibit we have Parasaurus, and I think there should be Iguanodon in here as well. Yeah, there you go. There's my beefy boy. Eating with his hands. It's okay. We excuse it. Here you can see down into... Oh, there are more more of the Iguanodons have wandered into the quote-unquote canyon. We'll get a better look at all of that a little bit later. But this is their exhibit. You know, having the feeders over here lures them up here quite regularly. Same with the water. So, and that is a nice exhibit, and we can go over here. And here we get a really cool... I really like this idea of having the viewing platforms on the opposite side of the canyon, looking into that exhibit. And you can see over there, we're looking at its butt. But there you go, a majestic Tyrannosaurus butt. So, yeah, I really like this. This entire sort of island is one exhibit. We have a lot of Troodon. You can just see him darting across the exhibit. That's so cute. And we have a T-Rex. We actually have two, but I think the other one just walked over the edge. Ooh, she mad though. She mad. Look at all these little critters running around. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Anyway. So, yeah, this entire section is just one big exhibit with some redwood trees. Now, usually with my parks, especially the parks we build during live streams, we do a lot of different biomes. I wanted to do something different this time, so the entire park is more monotonous, I'd say, but at the same time it looks more realistic. Most of the texture is dirt. I used the jungle tool tree pretty sparingly. I mean, I had to after a while because the lag of all of these individually placed trees was, well, we were struggling at some... And also they have a habit of doing that, which is, yeah, which gives me a headache, so I'll stop. He did it again. Actually, I shouldn't neglect to show the view from the monorail. So we get a nice view of our gently sloping canyons. And we're just gonna move over to the next guest area. Are we there? Yeah, we're there. Sort of wandered away from the track over there. So we go down over here. We're in the next guest section. We have the Jurassic Tour going into that really large exhibit. And some guest facilities over here. We'll just speed through. Here, guests, you know, if they had the wherewithal to actually realize that you can see through these fences, they could get another close-up look of the Parasaurolophus and the Iguanodon. It's also a nice overview of the canyon. You know, this is a bit of an ankle breaker, this little dip over here, but you know. We have the means to fund a lawsuit or two, so that'll be fine. And you know, they're not gonna roll down into the entire canyon. The fence is gonna stop them, so it's fine. There. We're moving on. We're gonna take the tour. Also, I should note that, per request, this bathroom has a name, and it's called Donald Gennaro. Rest in peace. You know, in memoriam. So here we go. Jurassic Tour we're hopping on. And I actually like the idea of starting the tour at this point as opposed to further on. Even though this exhibit extends almost all the way to the back. So the tour truck goes right along here and it rides along the edge of the cliff. You know, if you squint, use your imagination. That's what I always say. So, you know, if they really squint, they might be able to see the T-Rex, or not. And in this exhibit, what do we actually have over here? I'm pretty sure this is where we had the Memenchis. Oh, I see. Oh, look at the little Nigersaurus. Look at him! Oh, he just stopped running. He felt self-conscious. Oh my god, it's so cute. Come on. Come on, keep running. Keep running. Oh, that turning animation is a little bit stale, but come on. Oh, there you go. It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's adorable. Oh, the sounds are even adorable. Oh, I'm sorry, we're interrupting. We're right in the middle. Oh yeah, we do indeed have beautiful Memenchis. Oh, look at her. She's gorgeous. And we have Ceratosaurus. I think that's it. That might be it. Still though, it's a pretty good exhibit, and you can see it's a really big exhibit. It extends all the way to the back. Don't look over there. Spoiler alert, don't look over there. We're gonna go back to where we came from. Ooh, that's sideways. That's not shift. I accidentally activated my ring finger instead of my pinky. That was weird. That was like a little brain fart over there. Little cross wires. Moving up onto here. There you go. Taking the monorail, and we're going up a little bit. You know, ever since my King's Day / Royal Park, I really like, you know, playing more with elevation, which is of course what inspired the canyon to begin with. But I also added just this little taller section because I like having nice areas where guests can overlook the park. So we have some facilities over here, a hotel, and a viewing platform. Here, see, even just this is really nice. Look at that. That's really nice. It'll be even nicer from here. Oh my god, did I only just notice? I only just noticed. The floor is glass. I'm so sorry. I never knew that. I swear I've been playing this game for a while. I swear, but that's the first time I noticed. Huh. Oh, the more you know. Anyway, so guests can have a really lovely overview of the park. I just realized a pretty missed opportunity to have a viewing platform actually looking down the canyon. You know, they're all positioned at the side. Should have had one at the very start. But I guess the monorail also sort of serves that function. We'll see in a little bit. I'm rambling. Anyway, there are no dinosaurs here, so we're gonna move on. We're going back down. Here you go. Spinosaurus is just waking up. Moving right along. So here we go. Monorail drops us off right here. Now, the reason I really didn't think we'd get even to 3 stars for this park is because it is a long walk from here to a viewing platform. You can see it right there at the end of this lane. That's a pretty long. This is a cool shot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. I like it. I really like the zoom in effect. I think I may have had too many carbohydrates or sugar today. I'm feeling very hyper. Anyway, so it's a very long walk. It's a long trek, and people in the Jurassic World era don't like that. They don't mind in the Jurassic Park era, but in World, no, we be lazy. But yeah, I should really check out the rating real soon. Anyway, oh, I'm stuck. Hello, peoples. So this is a nice exhibit with Suchomimus and Spinosaurus. I think that Suchomimus is called Darth Maul. Not sure about this one. But Darth Maul was a cool name. I might be using that more often. So yeah, we have this long stretching path all the way down this section. We have a tour over here. Am I gonna do the tour first? No, I'm not. I'm gonna walk down this path first. It's really crowded over here. Look at all of those Sintaus. It's maybe a little bit too crowded. So here we have the monorail that connects to the opposite end of the canyon. We have a gyrosphere tour going through here with the Sintaus, Dryos, 2 Pentas, which were the last addition to the park. It was a 4.5-hour stream. I was pretty tired at that point. But thanks so much for sticking with me and keeping it fun. So these were the last additions, and one of these is actually called The Last One. There's something else. Dryo, Sintau, Penta. Oh, Galley, of course. Gallimimus. Here, one of them is just lying down. Good night, babe. Oh, yeah, we're not over yet. Here you go. You know, viewing platforms looking across the canyon, and we're gonna speed through. Like we went through on a Segway. And here we have yet another viewing platform looking out onto the T-Rex exhibit. You can really tell I liked that idea of having a viewing platform like this. And we'll just have a look from this one as well. See, you can wave at people across. What you doing over there? What you doing? Just having a sniff? That's fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna move on. I am speed. No, we're gonna go here first and quickly take this tour. This is the canyon tour. There you go. This is the canyon tour, so we're gonna go in. And, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna take another screenshot. You know, I have to, you know, take pictures for thumbnails. That's one of the things I really dislike doing. Taking the time to take pictures for thumbnails. I really dislike it. So, this is the very start of the canyon. Look at those baller Torosaurs up there. Angry Aloe. I think it looks okay. You know, given the limitations of the tools. This looks, this is making me a little bit nervous. It's just, okay. You know, one earthquake and that's not gonna go well. So in this canyon exhibit, it's Torosaurus, Allosaurus. That might be it, actually. It might be it. And we just have a Jurassic Tour going all the way through. And I like it. Speeding through? Yeah, okay. Ooh, they're snapping at each other. I'm sure it's all affectionate. I find this very soothing. I like it. Not so much the snappy Allosaurus, but, you know, just the monorail gliding through. Horny boys or horny girls. There you go. So that was the canyon tour. Probably should have done a couple more species in the canyon now that I think of it. So maybe I'll add those later. I just knocked something off my desk. I'm just hoping that it's not something breakable. Oh, there. I activated my my index finger again instead of my pinky. There might be something wrong with me. Well, there's definitely something wrong with me, but specifically with my pinky and ring finger. We're in hot pursuit. Ooh, I like this. Anywho, I swear I'm not a child. So here you go from the, let's actually move back to the center a little bit. So you have a nice view into the canyon. Yeah, this serves the purpose of the viewing platform that I talked about earlier. It's pretty cool. And this monorail just goes back and forth constantly. I just like that idea of using it as a bridge and not connect it with the rest of the monorail system. So that's what we do. I know, just I like it. I like it. And here we go. We have this little section behind the monorail. We have a tour on this side. I'm gonna try to make it snappy, like the Allosaurus, because we're running out of time. Let's see. So we were in the Anki exhibit, and then the tour goes down into the canyon, and the car hops over the gate, and then climbs up this side of this canyon. And we are now in the, there you go, Ceratosaurus exhibit, and we also have Proceratosaurus in this exhibit. And you don't need to comment that the two weren't actually related. I knew. Even though that's stupid that they named it Proceratosaurus and Ceratosaurus when they're not actually related in that sense. Procerato was like an early Tyrannosaurid, right? Something weird like that. Something weird like that. I'm not entirely up to date on the information, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. I am moving on. I am not going to dig this hole any deeper. I'm just gonna keep going. And laugh at people who point at nothing. Haha. Here you go. Another viewing platform serves the same purpose as every other viewing platform in the world. It is to view things. This is the Majungasaurus exhibit. There you go. Little rainforest and jungle boy. Aviary in the backdrop. Not my favorite dinosaur, but you know, they were requested, and that is what we do during live streams. You request, I create. I am God. Oh god. And here we have another really long path, and it's really busy. So we're on the other side of the canyon. What's here? The aviary, obviously. Oh, in here we have Dilophosaurus, and I just felt like it needed a concrete barrier because, of course, they spit. And as I mentioned during the live stream, it's actually a shame that the Dilophosaurus don't attempt to spit at the guests through the open fences. But on the other hand, it makes sense. I mean, if guests can't view through the open fences, then certainly things can't spit through the open fences. So we're getting to the back, and we have this little more high security section. Or this is more medium security. High security is back there. Medium security is for the Velociraptor squad. A little snack doodle. Here we have more viewing platforms, again looking over at the Tyrannosaurus exhibit. And back here we have a high security section, you know, double heavy electrified steel, heavy electrified concrete. Oh, there you go. I'm too high, I'm too high. I'm too high, I sound like I'm too high. Ooh, cool. Yeah. I'll just go in. This is not part of the attraction. This is not what guests should do, but we're just gonna go in. Say hi to Weird Godzilla. Probably named after the mod we have for that nowadays. Yeah, and that's all that's on this far end. I'll show a map view at the end so you'll see, you'll get more of a sense of where everything is. I'm a little bit lost myself. Can I go over here somewhere? No, this is a dead end. I'm technically not supposed to be here, but we have a hotel. We have the aviary. Of course we do. Looking good. Nobody's flying. We're just gonna move on. We know what they look like. We know what they do. It's the same thing over and over again. We're gonna go down this path. It's really fun when it's raining. You know, is it a path? Is it a slide? Who knows? It can be anything you want. And this is sort of like the section where the nerds go. You know, learn about science stuff. This is where Ross Geller would go. Sorry, I've been rewatching Friends. Oh, this is the one goat, the one that got away. This is the one goat that walked away before I managed to place the fences. This is our goat farm. You know, this is the true miracle that, you know, we perform at Jurassic World, cloning goats that never stop moving. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't poop, they don't drink, they just, you know, stuck in an endless cycle of locomotion. Anyway. Can we go over here? It might be a dead end over here. No, it goes back up. Yeah, oh, that's right, it loops around the aviary. So we're gonna go back up. There you go. And actually, have we seen everything? I think I forgot something. Hold on. How do you view that? Oh, here you go, by the hotel. I'm sorry, by the hotel there are more viewing platforms. And that looks out over the I want to say, yeah, Albertosaurus exhibit. There you go. And that's just a little extra island on the other side of the second canyon. Okay, now we may fly up and get a good overview of the park. My NVIDIA Ansel doesn't work for whatever reason. He just kicks me out of the game whenever I try, but here we go. So we have the first section over here, T-Rex Island, and the biggest canyon of the two. And then on the other side, we have the second smaller canyon. Now, the question is, what is the star rating? Let's find out. I can't see, my recording program is blocking it. Okay, we're at 4.5 something. Okay, satisfied. Oh lord, oh, something is sick. This is not good advertisement. Here you go, here's a map view. Oh, he has nothing to complain about. He has plenty. Here, food's over here, you lazy. Go over here, go eat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, actually. Yeah, so there you have it. This is a map overview, so you can see where everything is. And that's all she wrote. And like I said, this was a really fun way of building. I made the canyons first, and I might link, if I think of it, the video of how I did that, the speed build, sorta. I might link that in the description box down below, so if you want to see how I got the terrain like this, you can watch that. It was just a little preview for the live stream to get people to start thinking of things that we could do with this park, you know, for inspiration. And it turned out really, really nice. And I really have to think about what we'll be doing for the next live stream for Jurassic World Evolution. I also have to think about what I'm going to do for the next Tour Tuesday. I really have no idea, because I don't think I have any parks left to show you guys, and next Saturday's live stream is of course for the Isle, because I alternate the two games. So I might have to resort to touring an old campaign park or something, which could possibly be funny, or maybe not at all. Maybe it'll just be really depressing, or maybe it'll be inspirational to see how far I've come. Anyway, stay tuned to find out how I get myself out of this pickle. For now, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy the game.